30 on Friday, November 21st. The lucky winner will be announced at the end of the show this Friday, so stay tuned for that.
Now today's chef was sadly booted off the Taste of Success last night. Why? I don't know. We'll chat to John in a second, but first have a look at this.
John's dad, Martin, is the inspiration for his bacon and cabbage sliotars.
He'd eat bacon and cabbage every day. He just absolutely loves it, and one of his big things was we would always have bacon and cabbage with about 1 inch of fat and hair and be told to eat it up to give you a hairy chest.
John has struggled to convert his dad into a foodie, but hopefully Paul and Catherine will be more receptive to his chefy ways.
They're really tasty.
Oh, definitely.
John Whelan, don't mind those crowd. We are making bacon and cabbage sliotars today.
We are indeed, Dáithí.
Brilliant. Great. Where did the idea come from?
I was at the Spanish embassy with my other half and the German ambassador, and we were discussing the fact that you could tell where you were just by the food in which embassy. So I wanted something that would represent Ireland around the world. You know, being a diaspora, I wanted to have a bit of Ireland available to everybody.
Yeah,
you know.
And I believe your house is very like my own when we were growing up, because Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday was bacon and cabbage.
Yes, indeed.
And probably, did you have roast chicken on Sunday?
Occasionally, if the bacon and cabbage was you know, out of the fridge at the time.
Yeah.
But my mum denies that completely.
Yeah.
She's always had that issue with us.
So what have we in here? The bacon's going in.
Yeah, we've got the cooked bacon. You cook it exactly the same way as you would the bacon and cabbage, except I do it a bit more chefily. We've got bacon, and we've got the potatoes, which have been steamed in their skins, and then they've been diced up as well. And then I've got the cabbage, which has been cooked in the bacon stock.
And is it 1/3 of each?
Basically, it's 1/3 of each, but I like to add a little bit more bacon at the end, just to you know, to make sure you've got.
And you were saying that just maybe not to overdo the cabbage at this point as well.
No, the cabbage shouldn't be overcooked. And anyway, you when you're going to do something like this, cook the cabbage as lightly as possible, chill it down in the fridge straight away, and then give it a twist in a nice clean tea towel to take out the excess moisture, and then you'll have a really, really nice dish, and it won't break down. I've made a velouté sauce, which is a white sauce.
Yeah, the ordinary white sauce we all have with bacon and cabbage.
Yeah, this is the posh version because I'm a chef.
So what's posh about it?
I'm the posh thing about it. And I use the stock from all the cooking, and I reduce that down, and I make up this lovely creamy velouté sauce, and then you give it a good mix together.
Are you happy you did the Taste of Success, John?
Listen, I love it. I mean, you wouldn't be talking to me today, you know, for my food, maybe for my looks, but
well, that's it. Yeah, exactly. You have to start somewhere. So.
Yeah, exactly.
What a funny fellas around here today, lads, isn't there? Between Joanna Reardon over there, poor Vince inside, who's hiding inside in the cupboard, and yourself, John.
Yeah, exactly, thank you. Yeah. So here we have. That's basically your bacon and cabbage dinner.
Yeah.
Now.
So just a simple, you have to get your hands.
You get your hands dirty.
Yeah,
you get them into that. You put it into the flour, and then once it's in the flour, I'm going to put it into an egg wash, which is milk and eggs, which is going to bind itself onto the flour, keep it all together, and then it goes into breakfast.
That's just ordinary eggs.
Yeah, normal eggs, but you know, I'm a chef, so I'm using organic eggs.
Okay.
Really nice ones.
And these are just breadcrumbs that you can get in any shop.
Breadcrumbs you can get in any shop.
You can make it home yourself if you want.
You can make it home yourself. You know. If you take off the crusts, you'll get a much more uniform colour to it all the time.
So you're going back in there again now?
Back in there again. Now, because I've got a band with a sauce, by doing this allows me to fry the product without it bursting. So you're going to get a really nice uniform product. Yeah. So I've got a few which I've made earlier.
And have you patented these now?
You can't patent it.
You can't?
You can't. You can in Australia.
Okay.
But I don't know why you can't in Europe and all that.
Because I'd imagine now, if tourists are coming from all over America, all over Europe, and everything, and they want to come here, they want to taste real Irish food, here you have a real quirky way, you're bacon and cabbage inside this little ball, deep fried, really tasty and everything, and you won't make any money out of it.
Well,
unless you're...
Well, what I'd like to know, if anyone does see that happening in any restaurants, tell me and I'll go around and have a word with them about making my recipe.
Oh my God. I think those water charges are having an effect on everybody in the studio today.
Right then.
How long do they...
They don't take too long to cook at all. It's the quickest way to have bacon and cabbage. Yeah. And I'll just...
Yeah, and you run a cookery school as well, John?
I run a cookery school in Graignagh Manor.
Oh, Graignagh Manor, beautiful part of Ireland.
Yeah, and I'm there with my beautiful other half, Laura, and we have people come in and teach them, you know, the ways of food, how to enjoy food, and what to be doing, you know, like really good little tips for the kitchen. Like one nice little tip I have for everybody would be, if it grows above the ground, put it into boiling water. Okay. And if it grows underground, put it in cold water and bring it to the boil. That's a general rule of thumb.
That's a very good one, actually.
Yeah, so it's if you get confused with things, that's the easiest way.
That's a good one. And you were brought up in London, John?
Yes, indeed.
And where are your parents from?
My parents are both from Kilkenny. My dad's from Graignagh Manor, and my mum's from Callan.
Oh, brilliant.
So, you know, a full-on cat. But,
so no wonder the slit, and it's all becoming very clear now.
Yeah, many memories where...
look at this.
Yeah. This was, handmade by a guy called Frank Murphy in Waterford. Who handmade this lovely platter for me. So this is the right way to serve up the slitters.
If you went down to Kilkenny and called that a platter, you'd be pulled to the side. That's a hurl down in Kilkenny. You have to get with the lingo. How long have you been living there yourself, Tom?
I've been back since 2007.
Yeah. Okay.
And I absolutely love it. People are wonderful, and you know, this year when I brought out the slitters, Kilkenny, I had a word with them, and they
well done.
They won.
Well, this is a Kilkenny hurl here, right?
Yes, indeed.
Which is great. And just to let you know, Kilkenny have been beaten in our Ireland hurling finals, but Kerry, where I'm from, were never actually beaten in our Ireland hurling final. And you know what? If you could fill this hurl now with more of them, please.
Oh well, indeed, I will indeed. I'll get that sorted for you.
This is the real Kerry hurl.
There's one for Kerr, the one for Kerry.
Well, we only have one All Ireland, so there we have it. 1891. I won't throw it here. Brendan's getting hungry behind there. No, I want to taste the bacon and cabbage slitter. Oh my God, lovely.
Full of chef's special sauce. It's lovely.
They're beautiful. Doesn't need any sauce at all, John.
No. Fully seasoned with its own sauce. Yeah.
Joanne, will I keep one for you?
Yeah.
Lovely.
I'm a college student. I don't get that.
This is the real taste of success. That programme has, brought this out to the masses. I'd hidden this for a long time.
There you have it. It's out in the open now. And John, the best of luck.
Thank you very much, Doctor.
Best of luck. Absolutely beautiful. Hang on. There we have it, more. Beautiful.
Yeah, they look, and they're very different looking.
Absolutely beautiful. I have to say that.
Save me a few. Now, earlier on, we asked you to send some photos of the sexiest men because, of course, we know that Joanne's favourite man has not been